Hello, Assalamualaikum. Welcome to 10.3 normal distribution. So, one thing that you have to understand about the normal distribution, okay, adalah kita akan diberi random variable. Kita akan diberi random variable x ataupun semua huruf apa-apa huruf sahaja random variable yang diberi pada kita melainkan dia z. Okay, so kalau kamu berjumpa dengan X and then it says that normally distributed, having a mean, having a variance yang bukan 0 dan 1 respectively. Jadi selagi mana mean dan variance yang diberi pada kita bukan 0 dan 1 yang mempunyai random variable X ataupun random variable W, so it means that this is not yet standardized. Ini bukan standard normal. Okay, standard normal adalah di sini. This is what we call as standard normal, and this is what we can check in table. Check the value in table. Bila kita dah standardizekan dia. Macam mana nak standardizekan, Miss? You have to use a formula which is z is equals to x minus mu divided by sigma. Okay, you have to use this formula in order to transform the variable x into the variable z. Sebab hanya dalam z sahaja yang mempunyai something yang kita boleh check di table. Bukan yang mempunyai something. It's just like when you have transform it, then you can check your answers in terms of random variable z. Okay, z ni nak katanya it's a standard normal. We call it as a standard normal di mana kita boleh check table. So bila kamu ada x random variable, you don't have a thing to check in table. But if you have z, if you have transform it first using this formula, you will never go wrong because there is a table that you can check on. Okay, so in 16a here, let's solve them. You have this random variable normally distributed having 5 and 1, and you have to solve probability of x is less than 6.5. So you gotta use this because this is for, okay, saya sangat suka, saya jadi spesifik sikit. Saya suka, this is x, where x is normally distributed with having mean and variance yang bukan 0 dan 1. Okay, yang ini mungkin 1 tetapi ini bukan 0. So we can standardize them to becoming z, where x is minus by mu divided by sigma. So you keluarkan formula dulu, then you jadikan z is less than, ikut sahaja because this is less than. So less than, ikut sahaja, and then your x here, you change that into 6.5. That's your answer for x, random variable. Tolakkan dengan mu. Your mu is 5, and then divided by sigma. Sigma is square root of 1, and then tutup bracket. And therefore, your answer is probability of z is less than or equal to 1.5. Okay, so it is still less than, you just have to follow it. But dalam table, in table, we only have z is more than or equal to what? To z or r? How do we describe it? To z or r? Do we use r? No, to z lah. To z. Sebab dalam table dekat sini, alamak, sebab dalam table dekat sini kita ada z kan. Yeah. So I will teach you how to read them, but let me show you that the table, how to read the table untuk normal distribution adalah sama ada more than or equal to z, because they are just the same thing. Okay, both of these are equivalent of another. They are just the same. Okay, tak kisahlah ada equal ataupun tidak. Sebab normal distribution adalah continuous. Okay, continuous random variable, it doesn't matter ada equal ataupun tidak. Ada equal ataupun tidak, they are just the same anyway because it's random variable. Okay, so just make sure you want to change this less than into becoming something that you can check in table. So you gotta draw a bell shape here. This is what we call as bell shape for normal distribution, where standard normal akan sentiasa ada kosong di tengah-tengah because this is a mu. Mu is equals to 0 apabila dia standard normal sahaja. So you boleh lukis the bell shape here and cari di manakah 1.5. 1.5 berada di kanan ataupun berada di kiri. And hence you have found it's on the right hand side. And then you buat a line here showing that you want to shade the region to the left. Sebab dia yang kata kita perlu ke kiri. To the left because it's less than. Okay, so now in the table, as we said, as we understand already that we need more than or equal. So we gotta use this region instead because this is to the right. So we gotta use this info to the right by using a minus here. 1 minus probability of z more than or equals to 1.5. Okay, whether it's equal or not, this sama sahaja. This is equivalent to 1 minus pz is more than 5. It's just the same anyway. So your job right now is just to find in table. Okay, in table. Tapi saya lebih spesifik lah. As I said, I love to make myself understand. This is for random variable z, which normally distributed with 0 and 1. This is standard normal already. Okay, and therefore we can use the table. Kamu perasan kan? Ini satu page bawah ni, itulah satu-satunya table yang kita ada. This is the only table that we have for normal distribution. Dan tak ada pun yang normal distribution. Dia kata perkataan ni standard. I think you all should highlight this code. Dalam table hanya ada standard normal sahaja. Sebab tu kita kena normalizekan dia. Kita kena standardizekan dia, kita panggil dia kan. Standardize the normal first, baru boleh guna table. And then you carilah dalam soalan ni kita perlukan 1.5. Kita perlukan 1.5 apa? Apakah hujung nombornya? 1.50 ke 1.51 ke 1.52 ke. So in this case this is 1.50. Therefore 1.50 is 0.0668. That's your answer untuk question A. Let's do question B. Okay, question B, kita diminta untuk menjawab x is in between random variable x is in between 53 and 72. As again, this is for, I want to bring it down a bit, so because I don't have a space, this is for, I love to do for. Perkataan for ni sangat penting bagi saya sebab saya nak buat this is for who. This is random variable x is normally distributed having a mean 65 and 81 as a variance. So this is not yet standard normal. Belum. Standard normal mesti transformkan dia menjadi z. Okay, menjadi z dengan syarat formulanya lah. Formulanya adalah 53 tolakkan dengan mu 65 divided by its standard deviation. Standard deviation adalah square root of 81. And then here on the right hand side, you have 72 minus with mu, iaitu 65 divided by square root of 81. Negative 1.33. Okay, negative 1.33. You boleh ambil 2 decimal places sebab dalam table kita ada 2 decimal places di hujungnya. Okay, sebab tu kita ambil 2 decimal places. And then on the right hand side here, you will get 0.78. Yeah, well done if you have got it. And this is for who? For x. Is it x? No more x, but it is for z. It is for z already. It is for standard normal, di mana mu dia kosong dan variance dia 1. Dan there you go. So we are good here. And we gotta need some bell shape here. Some bell shape to do what? To standardize it. No, we already have standardized it. This is what we call as standardize. Kita dah standardize kan pun. Okay, cumanya sekarang ni kita memerlukan this bell shape thingy, this bell shape normal distribution, untuk mengetahui di manakah negative 1.33 dan juga 0.78 di manakah mereka berada, nombor-nombor tersebut. So here is negative 1.33, dia berada di belah kiri, dan 0.78 berada di kanan. Okay, don't be afraid of that. Just cari dua line tersebut, okay, and then you try to shade the region, because this is what we call in between. Okay, by the time you should understand apa maksud in between. In between is like this. Okay, in this case dia bukan X lah, in this case dia adalah Z. Okay, so in this case dia adalah Z. Z is in between a number and a number. In this case the number here and the number here. Sebab tu kita lorek di tengah-tengah. Sekarang ni kita kena make sure yang kita perlu pakai nak guna table kan? Nak guna table kena make sure everything is more than or equal ataupun more than. Okay, so we gotta change this sign into something that. So dekat sini perlu ada kena ada ilmu sedikit lah tentang macam mana nak dapatkan region tersebut. Okay, so it is actually very easy. It is actually from what you have learned. Do you remember we start dari sini to the right, and we call this as probability of Z is more than negative 0.133. Okay, this is more than ke more or equal, sama je. Tak nak letak equal boleh, tak nak letak pun tak apa, sebab dia continuous random variable. Okay, remember this is continuous random variable, tak kisah equal ataupun tidak. So just know that daripada hujung ni negatif 1.33 ni, hujung ni pergi tolakkan dengan dari situ, di mana kita panggil dia probability of Z is more than 0.78. That is how we do it. It's just the same thing. So probability of Z is more than negative 0.133 minus of probability of Z more than 0.78. Z di sini, kita dalam table, kita tak ada Z yang negative value, isn't it? Everything here is a positive value. So, dekat sini, even though it's more than, even though it's greater than, you gotta fix this negative first. So, miss, macam mana nak fix benda negatif ni? So, you gotta imagine lah. You nak lukis boleh, you nak imagine boleh. Kalau you tak boleh imagine, you just have to draw it. Okay, so this is how we do it. Saya buat small dekat sini ya. So this is how we do it if we cannot imagine. So cari dulu negatif 1.33 di belah kiri, kan? And then kita kena lorek ke kanan, sebab dia yang kata kena pergi ke kanan. More than means go to the right. But this is also equivalent. This drawing is also equivalent to kita reflectkan dia. If you reflect it, it's gonna be here, am I right? This is 1.33. Kita akan cuba dapatkan yang positif tau. So kita reflectkan dia. Bila kita reflectkan dia, this is the major probability. This is the major area. Sebab tu dia equivalent. Cumanya bila kita reflectkan dia, kita dapat positif nilai lah, positif 1.33. And hence we can use this to use this positive value, which is 1 minus probability of Z more than 1.33, gonna give us the same value as this thingy. They are the same. So sebab tu saya lukiskan dia. Saya perlu lukis sebab saya nak mengajar supaya kamu nampak bila kita reflectkan dia, kita akan boleh mengguna positive 1.33, but we gotta do something here lah. 1 minus this thing. Okay, but everything is greater than already, right? This is perfect. This is greater than already. So semua dah greater. Bolehlah kita senang hatinya cari 1.33 di mana. Okay, so bulatkanlah. Kalau you tak nampak, you kena bulatkan dan carikan di mana dia bertembung. So that is your 0.0918. Okay, and then tolakkan dengan jawapan untuk 0.78. 0.78. Okay, 0.7 dulu cari. And then 0.08. Tengok sini. And then bulatkan. You boleh conteng sebenarnya kalau dibenarkan lah. Conteng je buku tu. Okay, 0.2177. And then you use your calculator. And you're gonna get your true answer, which is 0.6905. Ta-da! And that's our answer. And just remember, you understand this by just drawing it.